Here we go. Here we go. Good evening, everyone. If there's people online, if you are, put your name in the chat. Oh, we may be having a quiet evening tonight, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm tired. Oh, there we are. I had it on the wrong setting. How we doing? How we doing, Mandy? How we doing, Tracy? I hope you're both well. I hope you're all good. Hello, Donna. Yeah, I think so, Trace. I've been a busy girl. A busy girl, been a busy boy, should I say. Um, Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Alison. How are we all doing, guys? How are we all dealing with the energies at the moment? As I was speaking to someone earlier, there's a number of planets retrograde at the moment. We're going through the autumn equinox, so there's definitely energy shifts going on. And when that going on, uh, okie dokie, Mandy, okie dokie, Donna. We'll come to you in a second, Donna. You'll be the first. If anyone would like a reading, put your name up, and I'll try and get through them one at a time. But like I was saying just a minute ago, guys, with all the energy shifts going on, everyone's experiencing everything going on, something going on in their lives, or you can just feel it yourself. And all we can do is continue, keep grounding ourselves, be ourselves, but be aware of the changes, be aware of all the energies that are going on. I'm gonna have to go straight into the readings, if you don't mind, Donna. Can I come to you, please, Donna? Yeah, I know you said you'd love a reading. So we got Donna, Mandy, put yourself on the list. So Claire, my beautiful, wonderful assistant. If you can, there we go, Donna. Perfect. Right, Donna, I'm going to come to you straight away. As soon as I link into your energy, Donna, I do feel very, very foggy in the head, very disorientated. I feel very forgetful. I would actually link it to Alzheimer's or dementia of some kind, but there's definitely a spirit that's connecting to me, a lady spirit. I'm also feeling sick. So either towards the end of her life, she was actually feeling very unwell, very forgetful, very nauseous, very sick, or she passed, she had dementia or Alzheimer's, or there's someone, an older lady that's living that has this at the moment. Can you take this so far, Donna, before I sort of do move on? But I'm also, as I'm waiting for your reply, I do feel quite nauseous. I do feel quite sick as I link into your energy, and I feel this lady pulling close to me at the moment. Yes, your grandma did. Okay, that's definitely, you know who I got with me. That's brilliant that you got that. Yeah, it's definitely her, because she's lifting it off me now, so that's good. Right, what are you here for, sweetheart? What can I do for you? I am going to be honest, Donna. She is going straight to the point. I don't know if that's what the type of lady she was, but I do feel she's going straight to the point. And she is actually saying there is a concern around you, whether it's you specifically or someone very close to you, but there's concern around you, and there's someone who's not looking after themselves, and maybe that they need to go and see someone, medical people or whoever, or there's questions or there's answers that you need to go and find out. I do feel that there's something that you need to look into for yourself, if that makes sense. And she's concerned, and she's saying you need to start looking after yourself and start maybe putting yourself first. I feel it's like you do things for everybody else, but she's saying you need this, you need to pay yourself some attention. I do feel that. Oh, this is strange. I've just seen an image of she's showing me of someone sitting down and writing something out. You're writing something, but the weirdest thing is, I say the weirdest thing. Okay, you're going for a complete medical soon. Brilliant. Um, I do feel sorry, that just threw me then. I do feel that you're writing something. But the strange thing about it, or the thing that I'm finding strange, someone's writing in pencil, and I don't know why. And they keep referring to something on top of the pencil, pencil topper, rubber eraser, something. I'm actually also seeing. Remember those troll things that someone used to put on the pencils with the long multicolour hair? And this lady's laughing. She's finding chuckling. I also do feel it may be a memory link. Okay, so it may be something going back, but someone's writing something and they're writing in pencil, and they got one of these weird troll toy things that you put on the end of the pencil, and it's and I'm seeing a pencil case with lots of like stickers or writing all over the pencil case, and I just got word, and I just got the word or the feeling of um back in a better time when I felt happier, when I felt freer. I don't know why. I think she's maybe meaning you or her. I'm not sure, but I just feel like when I felt, and it's right. Okay, I see where she's going about this. She's going. Remember how you used to feel when you were like that? Bring that childlike energy, that childlike person back out of you, back out of you again. Start to see the joy in the simple things, and find the love and the simple things in simple things. You know, find the joy, find the happiness, and laugh at the simple. Or you're. No, I see. Actually, there's lots of laughter around you at the moment, Donna. I see lots of laughter around you. Or I'm getting that laughter feeling, and I just feel like this. Yeah, laughter, laughter, laughter. But I feel that there's a blockage somewhere, that someone's struggling to laugh, someone's struggling to feel that joy. Okay, so they're also showing me the feeling I'm getting is with you as well. It's like there's so much going on. Your mind is like filling full of stuff, and you're really struggling. And I wouldn't say fed up. I think fed up is the wrong word, but I feel like at the end of each day you feel quite exasperated and quite brain fried, because it's like you're trying to remember 101 things to do, and that's why they're saying try and find the laughter, the simple things, and they're saying start doing some things for you and put you first. Put yourself an hour or two aside each week to make you still feel better, you know, and give yourself some, I don't know, just central you, feel like you again a little bit more. Now, I don't know why I'm seeing, and I know this is a cliche when it comes to nanas and grandmas and things like that, but I'm seeing like, you know, a pie, but I don't know if it's a fruit pie or meat pie, but I'm seeing a pie, but I'm seeing lattice work on top of it, and they're pointing that out specifically. So someone either used to do pastry shapes or something, but I'm seeing it is pastry. I'm seeing golden pastry, it looks good, but I'm seeing that it's lattice work, or there's some shapes to the pastry on top of the pie, if that makes sense. So I don't know why that's specific, but I'm seeing lattice work and things like that. Okay, so they're giving you a gift, Donna, before they pull away. Because I know I've got a few people I need to go to tonight, but they're giving you a gift, and it's just a tiny little teddy bear. It's not a big teddy bear. It's like a little tiny one. You know, it's not a medium-sized one or whatever. It's one of those little tiny teddy bears, and it's got a red bow around its neck. And they're just giving you this teddy bear, and they know, and they're right, and they're saying, "We hug you every night to give you love." And I get the feeling that you know this. You feel sometimes when they're around and they're letting you know, but at night they hug you when you go to sleep, and I feel that has a little bit more deeper meaning than just that and just love, but they're just letting you know that they're around you all the time. I hope this all takes you. I was a baker at work. Okay, Donna, that's lovely. They just want you to know that they're around you. Please talk to them. Please ask them. They do hear you. Just because we don't physically hear their reply, we will feel their reply. We will feel that they've heard us. Okay, so they're asking you to do that, Donna. And just ask. If you need their help, just ask. All right, sweetheart. And I hope that brief reading's helped you. And we'll move on if that's all right, Stacey. If we can move on to the next one, that'd be great. I know a few people are asking for readings, and I need to know who the next one is after Donna. There we go. We've got Donna. Who we got? Is it Yvonne? That's great. Is it Yvonne? Is it Yvonne then? Okay, Yvonne. I'll come to you for 2 seconds. Something don't feel right, Stacey, if I'm honest, darling. Good evening, Dorothy. I hope everyone's well at the moment. I do apologise about this. Just 2 seconds. I believe Donna, and I believe next was Mandy Shard or Sherd. Mandy, are you there? Mandy? And then it's Claire Plummer after that. But Mandy, are you there? There we go, Mandy. Are you there? If you could reply, Mandy, let us know you're still, because I know you said you're on a train. So we'll see what we can do. Mandy, there you go. Good, you're there. Right. Yeah, Mandy. Right, let me link in with you, Mandy. Right, I've got a gentleman connected with me straight away, Mandy, actually, and I just keep getting the word farm or farmer, and I'm seeing he's out in the country. I don't know if he is a farmer or he worked on a farm or that's his name or surname. I don't know, but I do see him out in the country. Now, again, I don't know if this is my brain, but I'm seeing an image of a quite a taller gentleman. He is wearing a flat cap and like a body warmer type thing with a shirt, and he's holding a stick, a walking stick, or a shepherd's staff or something. But I'm seeing this, and I am seeing a dog standing beside him, a sheepdog or whatever. So I hope you can take this so far, Mandy. But hmm, shepherd's crook, should I say? He's just corrected me, and the top of the walking stick has got that curve like a proper shepherd's crook. I don't know if you can take this, and if it's not, if you can't take this, then if somebody else can take this, then please mention in the comments. But you don't think you can? Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to put it out. I don't usually do this. I can normally go directly to people, but I've got this gentleman. He's standing here, and just he's just standing here waiting patiently. He's waiting until someone can take this. But I've got a gentleman. He is standing with me. He's wearing a flat cap and he's holding a stick like a shepherd's crook with the curved top to it. And there is a collie dog standing next to him, a black and white collie dog, tongue hanging out, and he's panting. And he's standing in fields of green. And can anyone who's on take this at the moment? Otherwise, I'll have to ask him to move it on, and I'll stay tuned, Mandy, because I will come back to you. Can anyone take this? Would anyone like to put a comment? Your Uncle Ma. Okay, May. Okay, Mo, I see what I can do. I do feel right. You say maybe your Uncle Mark. Would you understand that? I do feel that he has a fatherly energy about him, but he's not the father. So you say maybe your uncle. Did your uncle actually sort of have a role in your upbringing? He had a sheep farm, okay. And did he have a role in your upbringing? And yeah, and you spent time around him and his place out in the country, and I feel he had an influence in how you see the world. Or yes, he had 5 children. Okay, so he did have an upbringing with you. Okay, I do feel I am with you, Mo. He's now showing me tents. So he lived in the family home place. Okay, he's now showing me tents, and I don't know why. So either you go camping or he's showing me tents, but someone slept in a tent, or I'm seeing tents, and I'm seeing tents in the field and things like that. I do feel that he spent a lot of time out in the outside and out in the country. That was the thing you're saying, your family home, family farm thing, and I feel that even you spent a lot of your childhood outside and playing as children should do. Does that make sense? And you would get yourself out there as kids in tents. There you go. Okay, perfect. I am with you then, Mo. Right. Okay. He's instantly, now we know we're definitely with you. He's instantly gone to someone around you, you or someone around you, and he's gone straight to their heart. And he's saying there's a concern about someone's heart, or someone's having issues with their heart at the moment on the, living, and they're around you, and they're saying we're aware of it and we're around that person and we're trying our hardest to help. But also, I'm getting the feeling that he's saying, that there is this person with a heart, that there's things that this person could be doing themselves that would help their situation. Okay, so please bear that in mind. He's also showing me again, you're another one that I feel he's saying you need to get back out in the country again if you don't already, and connect with nature. Take that deep breath as you're watching the sunrise or the sunset. But he's saying feel the energies and you will feel that instant feeling of calmness again. And you would understand what he means by that. He's saying you need to find that level of peace within your mind again. Would you understand and take that, Mo? I am also seeing something. He's going to a ring or a piece of jewelry, but I'm seeing green with it, either an emerald or a jade or something along those lines. But I'm seeing something that's green, whether it's a bracelet, necklace, or a ring. But I do feel it's more of a ring because I'm being shown the ring. Okay, you can understand that. Okay. Would you understand why he's now laughing and I'm seeing lots of rabbits? Okay, Mo. Um, I'm just seeing rabbits. And I don't know why, but he's laughing, and he's laughing with you, but not at you or anything. But I think it's a memory link or something, or something. No, he's showing it's something he's observed, and he's laughing, but it's something to do with yes, rabbits. You can take that. He's laughing. Good. Right. He keeps all throughout this reading with you, Mo. I keep seeing this scene. Okay, and he's put it back into my head again, so I'm going to say it. And it is like of countryside. You can see hedgerows and trees, and you can see the fields, but there's like a valley. There's a valley, and you see the sea in the. I'm pretty sure I can see the sea in the distance, but there's a valley, and I'm just standing on this hillside, and I see this, and it's beautiful. It's stunning, and I see a building, whether it's a house or farmhouse or something, but it's beautiful, and I just, as I stand there and look at it, he's standing next to me and he just says, I feel at home looking at this, So I don't know if it's you or him, but he feels at home. He just, there's something, and I'm getting drawn to Wales. I don't know why, but I'm getting drawn to Wales, or at least mountain views or something of that kind. But I hope you can take this and know my, like I'm saying Wales and you're completely somewhere else, but in the valley under his farm hill by the sea, it's gorgeous. There you go. I'm seeing that, and I do feel it's just the scene he's given me in my mind. It's beautiful, and I feel really quite. I've got all my hairs going out. I feel really quite energized saying I'm standing here and seeing this place. I've also he's actually just apologized to me for pushing in, because he's apologizing to you, Mandy, as well. But I just do get the feeling that he's um I do get the feeling that he pushed his way in, and it's like he wanted or needed to say this, and it's almost like you need Mo. This is Mo. Okay, correct, Patrick Mountain. Okay, but I do feel that he's having the contact. It's almost like it was urgent. He needs to let you know that he's here, or there's something, and that the people around at the moment, there's people around you and your family, and also people's spirit around you and your family at the moment. And I do get to see, I get the heart thing again, and they're referring, they just need you to know we're there, we're with you. All right, so if there's something going on at the moment, you know he just wants you to know that he is with you, Mo, or he's with the family at the moment, and need them around. Okay, this is why he's pushed in. It's almost like you really needed to hear this, and he pushed in the line, and he's apologized to me. He's apologized to you as well, Mandy. But he needs you to know they are around you, and they're around the family at the moment. Okay, so as your spiritual, you hear, and everything else like that, they're saying just each night, just call to them, ask for the help. They're there. You'll feel them. Do whatever, but have that faith and have that belief. Okay, and I've just seen yellow flowers, and I'm not very good with flowers, and I don't know if they're lilies or whatever, but they're quite big, sort of leaves. I feel that there's four to them with yellow stems in the center or whatever. I don't know, but you're getting a big bunch of them. Please take their love, Mo. All right, sweetheart, and they're all around you. Mandy, can I come back to you, please, sweetie? I just need to come back to you. I need to hear you, see your message on Mandy, and then I can come back to you and I can reconnect to you. Mandy, you're there. Brilliant. Okay, Mandy. Right, Mandy, I'm connecting into your energy directly. Right, okay, Mandy, this is interesting. I've got spirit here, but they're just taking a step. They're just holding off for a second because they've asked me to connect to your energy, and I was like, oh, okay. So I'm connecting to you psychically and just sort of, projecting my consciousness to you. And as soon as I did, I understand why they don't want. They said, okay, I'm just having to. You got a very strong energy and powerful life source, and I feel that you pick up energies, you pick up people, you can actually see things already. You see colors, you see energy. You're actually very you've got a very powerful energy source, and you've got a very powerful ability, to the point that I feel that your energy can spike quite a bit. And as I'm looking into you, I'm getting indigestion and stomach issues, which I believe are yours, and all of that. And I feel this is part of the energy. And I feel that the energy can also bring on and fearfulness, anxiety, and all those sort of things. And it's not because it's you, it's because that you've got such a powerful energy force, and you pick up everybody's else's energy and everything going on. And now I've been catapulted, and I'm in space, and I'm looking at the earth, and it's almost like you are completely connected to the earth. Can you take any of this? Oh, you can. That is true. Okay, sweet. And it's almost like they're also showing right now. I feel spirit connecting. Before I start describing who I've got with me, they're just talking to me, and I feel like I need to say it before I lose it. Okay. So as we're talking about that energy, and they're connecting to me and all that, they're also showing me that in a humble way and in a gratitude way, you still don't fully understand how powerful you actually are. Does that make sense, Mandy? Okay. Okay, you're developing. That's good. Okay. They need you to believe that you are better than you are, not in an arrogant or an overconfident way, but they're showing me part of the resistance, part of your development that seems to be so that can seem to be a little bit stagnant or moving very slow. It's you that's putting the barriers and the resistance in your way, because you sit there and go, is this really me? Am I really this? Am I really that? And they're trying to get you. You need to start believing what you see and what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're hearing on every level. You're accepting this. Okay, good. This is what they're saying. They're trying to get you to believe in yourself. They're trying to get you to trust in yourself, and what you get, what you feel. And what I do, I call myself the universal mechanic. I do various different things, and I get it. One of the hardest things for development for anybody on their spiritual path is distinguishing between what's you and what's spirit and what's a psychic energy, and being able to categorize them all and recognize. And I call it the point of reference. Once you get that first moment, you go, I know how I felt in that moment. That first message I gave from spirit, I felt like this. When I connect to someone psychically, I feel like this. You'll get those pointer references as you go along. Mm. And now they're just saying, start paying attention to the images, the thoughts, and the words and the feelings that you get that come out of nowhere that are not yours. When you start doing that, you'll start understand. Do you understand what I mean, Mandy? You'll start to understand and see it all, and it'll all start making sense to you. Once you get that first time, you get what, as I call it, that point of reference. Okay. Right now, instantly, I've got a lady stepping forward out of all, and that's the main message they wanted to give you. They're proud of you with your development. They're proud that you've taken this path, but you need to understand how powerful. Right, you're taking me again to your stomach, your solar plexus. That's your solar plexus chakra. That's where your soul sits. That's why we say gut instinct. Listen to that secret voice, that part of who we are. That's where your soul sits. And that's where they want you to start concentrating because you have a very powerful gut instinct. Okay. Now, as I said, I've got a lady that's connected with me and I'm seeing a Christmas cracker and she's taking me instantly to Christmas and she's laughing and something about a Christmas cracker. Can you understand that, Mandy? And like she's giving me a sense of joy and laughter around this, but I just keep seeing someone pulling a Christmas cracker. Okay, so I don't know what I understand. I hope that makes sense to you. And now I'm seeing someone lighting brandy over the Christmas pudding and lighting with the blue flame. Okay, mum. Okay, great. You can understand it. And I just feel warm, fuzzy feelings. Christmas. It was a wonderful time for this lady, and she right. Okay, I get you, darling. She's letting you know she's got all that warm love around you. This lady. Okay, and she's giving you all that love. Feel that right in this very moment. She's saying, just close your eyes and you'll feel that warm, fuzzy feeling that love makes you feel. That's her. She said, I'm making you feel like that. Okay. I've just got the name. I don't normally do names, but I just got the name Jimmy, James. That name, Jimmy and James. I'm just getting that name. That just keeps being repeated over and over, but all in the different guises. Jimmy, James, Jimmy, James, Jimmy, James. That's all I keep. Um, that's all I keep hearing. But they want that name recognised. They want that name acknowledged, Mandy. And I can't move on until you say yes or no. I'm being Jimmy, James, Jimmy, James. Can you take this so far, Mandy? I can't move on until this name has been acknowledged, and I don't know why. They just want that name, Jimmy James. Oh, I hope that's no love. Just okay. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. If you can't take it as someone in spirit or someone with you, Jimmy or James, then I will have to move on. But it was almost like they just wanted, okay, just remember that name. Okay. So if it is a new love interest, then woohoo. And I'll start charging a dating agency fee, you know, start doing it like that. But please know they're with you. Please know they're all around you and they love you immensely. Yes, you say you can't wait for Christmas. I see that message, but I do feel that excitement. So there is something, and I do feel it's going to be a good Christmas for you this year, sweetheart. All right. So no, I'm now getting white lilies to give you, just white lilies. Okay, there you go, Mandy. There you go. You called her James. There you go. Okay, so but please take their love. They're giving you actual white lilies. So I don't know if they're significant to you or to those in spirit, but please take their love, Mandy. And I hope this message, short message as it was, helped you. All right, sweetie. Now I'm gonna have to go to who we got next. Who we got next? We had Donna, we've had Mandy, Claire Plummer. Are you there, sweetie? Claire Plummer. Claire Plummer, are you there? Hello. Hello, Claire. Good evening. I hope you're well. I hope life, what a stupid question. I was just going to say, I hope life's treating you well. Well, I'm about to tell you, aren't I? So, let me just give me a second. Let's link into you, Claire. Let's see what we can find. Whew. Oh, okay. Well, I've just got a gentleman that's connected to me, sweetheart, and instantly I felt sick. I definitely get the cancer vibe to this gentleman. I do feel that, but he's also giving me an energy at like 100 miles an hour, but I think it was partly him that's making me feel that. But I also think he's showing me, oh God, I feel really dizzy now as well. Just feel really dizzy and disorientated as well. It's definitely a gentleman that's linked with me. I would say he's a slightly taller gentleman, 5'11", 6 foot. Not a particularly big man, but not thin man. I wouldn't say skinny, but a thin man or whatever. I do feel that he knew his own mind. He said what he felt, and he was straight and true whenever he spoke. And he didn't like fifth-faffing, and he didn't like playing mental mind games. I feel he was just a straight as a die type guy. Um, can you take this so far, Claire? Sounds like your granddad. Okay, that's fine. I do, but also he's showing me this was part of the energy going 100 miles an hour. I feel you or your life is going at like 100 miles an hour, and again I'm feeling really disorientated because there's so much going on, and I feel that's you, not just him and how his life was, but I feel he's showing me it's you. And again, this must be the theme running tonight, and it's got to be the theme going on because I've had this with all my readings I've been doing the last week. It's almost like he's trying to get you in your energy, and yeah, he's right. Would you understand? I know you say you are 100 miles an hour, and I feel that and feel a very agitated energy that you have to keep doing. But would you understand? He's actually asking and pleading with you almost to say, slow down, just ever so much. Take yourself from top gear and just go down to fifth gear or something. Just drop down one gear just ever so much. Would you understand why he's saying this to you? Can you take this so far, please? Yeah, you understand. Okay. Again, he's another one that's saying, please, 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 please give yourself some time each day, each week, just for yourself. Whether it's having a lovely hot bath to relax, going out for a nice slow walk and stroll, or reading a book or something, but something that gives you an hour or two of peace. And it's almost like you need that to help reduce your energy just ever so slightly. Right, here's another one. I'm seeing a country sort of setting, but why is he laughing at you or somebody falling over a sty? When you go over a fence to, go down a footpath or something. Why is he and someone slipping on mud? Why is he laughing about this? Would you understand why he's laughing about that? Someone tripping over on a sty or tripping over themselves or slipping on mud, and he's actually saying only you. It's almost like someone's clumsy with their feet, like they got two left feet. And um, I'm also seeing quite fun. I've seen someone's dancing, but he's actually saying they're laughing like they've got two left feet as well. Could you understand where I'm going with all this? Tripped over a stump. Okay, well, tell him he saw it. He found it funny, and all the rest of it. And he sounds like someone's got two, and he's bringing back in the dancing thing as well. And he's laughing about somebody dancing. Now, whether it's you or your husband, but he's laughing about somebody dancing again. He's finding it hilarious. He's really like someone's clumsy with their feet, or he keeps saying they've got two left feet, clump feet or something. And I also get the feeling with this gentleman, he was the type that would take the mick a little bit and find it funny. I dance in the living room perfect. Right. Okay. I'm just trying to get. I'm sorry for going quiet there. I just got a little bit distracted, but also I'm just trying to get him to show me, and I was trying to. He, he's drawing me attention to the neck, and I don't know if it's a necklace or there's something to do with the neck, or someone wears a choker, or there's something. But I'm being drawn to the neck, and I can't understand what he's not being clear about why I'm being drawn to the neck. And my mind's racing trying to work out what it is, but I just feel like I'm drawn to the neck. And I don't know why. And I just heard the words be careful. So I don't know what that reference is to, but they're saying, And I'm now just seeing nothing to do with the neck, please. Or I don't think so anyway. But this is still clear. But I'm just now seeing someone opening up a Swiss Army knife. You know, a red little pocket Swiss Army knife, but it's got multiple attachments to it, not just one, not just a little pocket, or maybe just a little pocket knife. But I'm seeing a red little Swiss Army knife, and it's got different attachments to it. Okay, I'm just seeing that as well. Or am I being drawn to Switzerland, the location, the country? I hope it will make sense to you what I'm saying, Mandy. If not, go away and think about it, because when I don't get answers or someone says no, I sort of try and get more information to explain it. Or if I've got it wrong, yes, I know these aren't right. Okay, you understand that. Okay, you can understand what you're showing me with the knives then, and things like that. I keep getting that. I keep getting indigestion and heartburn on stomach upset as well. And I think it's more than just him feeling sick. I feel that he's referencing someone else. Someone has heartburn or something. And I'm seeing Rennies and Gaviscon and stuff like that. So someone either takes a lot of them, or they're known for taking that, or someone needs to, sort themselves out with that. And now instantly I've just gone to seeing a rose bush. I'm just seeing a rose bush as well, Claire, and I'm thinking you're being given red roses. I don't know if they're significant to you, or they're significant to him, or someone laid them on his grave or in his coffin or something. But I'm seeing red roses. All right. So please take his love, Claire. I hope has heartburn. Okay, I'm seeing that as well. The red roses could be linked to your mum, then, if I'm honest. There's no that you said that, 'cause it came straight after with the heartburn. So there's red roses. So please, you love roses. Perfect. All right, then, sweetheart. Please take his love. And I hope that just those little few messages helped. I believe Joanne Lewis is actually next, Stace, if I'm honest. All right. Claire Plummer, yeah, Joanna Lewis or Joanne Lewis. Joanne, are you there, sweetie? You just put a message. Perfect. No worries, Joanne. Right, instantly, Joanne, as I link into you and I've got spirit connected to me as well, I suddenly feel a sense of sadness. I do feel tears that have been flowing recently, and it's with you. I feel a sadness around you at the moment, and I feel tears, and I am getting the word grief. And the grief may not necessarily be with someone that's died, but I do feel grief with a loss of some kind. Okay. And I feel a sadness within you. Would you understand that, Joanne? Or at least someone around you very close to you. All right, I do feel that sadness as well. Oh, and my throat is now constricting, so there's definitely emotion. And I'm also getting that someone needs to speak their truth, speak their voice, and say the words that they feel that they need to speak. All right, Joanne, can you take this so far? Maybe your mum. Okay, I do feel that's right. Okay, would you understand? You say maybe your mum. Would you understand that I get the sense of feeling that your mum hasn't let go, or she hasn't got over a sense of sadness at the moment? And I feel that she needs to speak with someone. Yeah, I know I'm getting it right now. That's why my throat is constricting with the emotion. But also, I'm being shown, whether it's you, okay, her brother passed his spirit, she needs to talk about it with somebody. And I feel, with respect, Joanne, I feel it may be you. I feel it may be you that you need to go and speak to someone. Okay, right, right. I feel I have her brother with me. I know you said that. That makes sense with how I'm feeling and the energies that I'm picking up. Okay. But I do feel he's telling me she needs to speak to someone about it. She needs to open up. She needs to talk. Yes, she's struggling. She needs to talk. But I feel you would be able to help her, Joanne, if you go and have a chat with her and remind us of some of the fun times. You know, remind her of, I think I get the feeling that he's showing me. She remind her of the cheeky chappy that he was when they were children. I get the feeling that he was a right little rascal to her, and at the time she hated it, but as she grew into adult, she used to laugh, and she could tell and get her to tell some funny stories about her brother, about your uncle. All right, and I feel that joy, that laughter, even though there will be tears, that will help her start to heal. Okay, because I get the feeling that laughter will help her heal, and he's telling me he needs to get her to laugh. Okay. Right, I don't know why, and I don't feel it's the toy, and I'm hearing the words "My Little Pony," so I don't know if it's the toy itself or someone had a pony or a horse, but I just got the words "My Little Pony," and I don't know. He's saying, "Just tell your mum, My Little Pony." All right. And now he's just giving me roast dinners. Someone famous for roast dinners or love their roast dinners, but I'm seeing a hot steaming roast dinner with lashings of gravy on it. Someone actually adored roast dinners and things like that. And I'm specifically roast chicken. I don't know why someone's just saying roast chicken, roast chicken, roast chicken. All right. Would you understand, Joanne? Yeah, she's a mean cook. Okay. Would you understand? He's just let me know. He's saying, I'm around the little boy, the little girl. Sorry, I'm going to change that. The real little girl, little boy, little girl, little boy. I don't, little girl, little boy. I keep switching between the two. So he's around them both. So there's a boy and a girl. And I would say that they're children. I don't know if they're babe, but I'm seeing young children. And he's saying, I'm around the girl and the boy. So, all right. So if there's a young child in the family that starts saying that they've got an invisible friend, or they start talking to people that someone who's not there, he's taking ownership of this. All right, Joe. So I feel they're on the earth, darling. I see what you mean about in spirit, and I get that there's childlike energy in spirit, but I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to change it just because you've said that. I do feel that he's saying I'm around the boy and the girl. And I do feel that there's a younger child in the family that speaks to somebody that people say, oh, they're not there, or it's an invisible friend, or whatever. He's taking ownership of this. All right. I apologize right now if I've got that wrong, but I've got to have, you know, I got to, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm believing. So I need to go with what I saw. And I'm just seeing yellow everywhere. I'm seeing yellow everywhere. I'm just seeing yellow. I don't know why. I'm just seeing yellow brightness, sunshine, yellow everywhere, and that also, and I'm being shown the symbolic meaning of that. That brightness and joy and all that is coming the way of the family, or you in particular, or people. But I do see, and I'm seeing beams of sunlight. It's like life is going to start being sunny. And I just heard the name Jack in capital letters, Jack, and I can't change that. So take that name. I think he's pulling away now, sweetie. Um, it's a funny way to pull away. Okay, he's pulling away, and I feel the energy pulling away. Um, but then I just saw him on a bicycle, like pedaling as fast as he could, as though he's getting away from someone because they're chasing him, and he's laughing about it as he's pulling away. And it's almost like that's what he was like, or whatever, a bit of a mischievous chap, especially when he was younger. But please take his love, and just know he just wants his sister to laugh again, your mum. All right, sweetie. I hope you can, hope that helps. And oh, Jack was your friend of yours. Okay, good. Right, let's see who's we got next. That was Joanne, wasn't it? We're in Tracy Horn. Tracy Horn, you there, sweetie? There we go, Tracy. You love a reading. Yeah, Tracy. I hope you're well, Tracy. Right, just give me a second, darling, and I'll try and link in and see what we can get. I hope everyone's well while we're waiting on that. Again, everyone, if you're feeling discombobulated, you're feeling a bit spaced out the last few days, you're struggling to focus and all that, there's been a lot of upgrades, energy shifting going on, energy shifts. There's been planet upon planet that are in retrograde. So there's a hell of a lot of going on. So take yourself out of your human life for a second and understand that there's a lot of, readjusting of vibrations. We're dealing with historical things, future things, present day things, and in ourselves, our energy can just be slightly off, which can then in turn make us feel what we do. Right, Tracy. All right, I'm going to be honest, Trey. As I connect to you, sweetheart, and your energy, I do feel a sense of a lower vibration. I feel that life seems to be a struggle at the moment, mentally and emotionally for you at the moment, and everything feels like you're wading through treacle. And it's like, when are things going to turn? I keep getting up each day. I keep doing what I have to do. I keep turning up. I keep stepping up to the plate. I keep doing the day-to-day things, and no matter what I do, things just don't seem to be turning. Does that make sense to you at the moment, Tracy? That's how I'm feeling at the moment. And I'm feeling, again, a little bit fed up. Does that make sense? I do feel that you're starting to get to the end of your tether almost, and not just with life, but I feel that there's one or two people around you. And I do see a man that's frustrating the hell out of you, and it's starting to get tiring. Does that make sense to you, Tracy? Um, And would you understand that you've actually been asking out to spirit and to other people actually on this planet on Earth to actually help out, you know, to actually, step up to the plate themselves instead of making you feel like you're doing everything? Would that make sense? Are you still there, Tracy? Yes, I do speak out. Yeah, I get that you do speak out, but would you understand that it feels like sometimes that when you do speak out, it falls on deaf ears? Do you know what I mean? I do see that frustration. Would you understand? I do feel at the moment between you and a male that's close to you that there is a little bit of a discord at the moment, that you're not seeing eye to eye, and there seems to be a little bit of a mental and emotional distance that started to create between the two of you, because it just seems like you're at loggerheads, or you're not seeing things in the same way at the moment. And I'm right. Well, I've got a very softly male energy with me. I know that sounds strange, but I've got definitely a granddad or an older gentleman that was in your life, and he had a soft spot for you. You were the love of, the apple of his eye or whatever. You were the favorite or whatever, but he got a soft spot for you, but I do get the feeling that he's very softly spoken, and he's coming through with a very soft energy. Right, I'm gonna hold on for that you second. I'm assuming you're saying no to the distance between you and the male, but and I can't take that away. I don't know if it's your partner, I don't know if it's your dad or a son or a brother or a friend or somebody, but I do feel they're showing me that there was an issue, or you and a male keep being at loggerheads for some reason that's close to you. I can't change that, Tracy. So is that, or it could be, but this could it be the spirit that I'm connecting with? Because there's a male spirit, and I'm saying he's got a softly energy, but it's almost tentative. It's almost like he's walking on eggshells, as though not he's worried of what you'll say, but I get not that you can think of. I can't take that away. Right, you may not be arguing. When I see it, when I see you at loggerheads, I'm seeing it's like someone's not doing what you need them to do, and it's a male. I just feel that there's a blockage that you can't see, and I feel like you keep hitting a brick wall with somebody, and I feel it's a male energy, and you can't seem to get them to do what you want them to do, and it's frustrating you. No commitment. Right, okay. Right. This gentleman that's connecting with me that's got the softly, softly sort of energy. The feeling he's given me, it's almost like, would you understand that he's saying, he understands you saying no commitment with this other person and everything else, but he's saying to you, would you understand that he's saying, discover some parts of you? It's almost like you need to, it's like you need to get out there and find some new things about you. It's almost like you need to take charge of your brain, your life, and start doing some things for you. Whether it's, I'm just throwing it out now, but it's whether it's starting a new, a new course, or starting a new business, or going horse riding, or but doing something that's you, that fulfills you. Not everything that you do has to, be for other people, or anything else like that. It's almost like you need to start discovering things about you, and then the other thing, the no commitment, the other thing that's frustrating you, and you're not getting them to do what you want to do, or what would you like, and it's frustrating you. It's almost like they will then just start coming around to your way of thinking, because they see you being this person, and they're going, I want a piece of that. Was told this the other day. Okay, that's brilliant. Okay, well, there's confirmation for you, Trace. You've been told by two different people who don't know each other the same thing. So please take that as a thing. And I see it as a positive thing, not as a bad thing. It's like, discover who you are, go and do something new, go out there. And it's almost like, find a bit of excitement again in your life, do something that fulfills you. Now I'm seeing someone working on a car. I'm seeing someone underneath a car with spanners, and they're working on the car, and all of that. So either someone was a car mechanic or whatever, or you've got a car that needs, mechanically needs looking at, or whatever. So I do see that, and they want that referenced. And someone's now given you, or someone likes jelly sweets, like the mix-up sweets, the Haribos, things like that, as I call them, the jelly sweets or whatever, in the different shapes and all that. And I'm seeing those sort of, MOT is next Monday. Okay. Um, they're giving them they're giving them sweets, as though whether someone used to give you sweets when you were a kid or whatever, I don't know, or whatever. But I'm seeing those jelly sweets, like the rings that you used to put on your finger, and all that sort of stuff. I'm seeing all that sort of thing. And I'm seeing the sherbet flying saucers. Remember the sherbet flying saucers, the foam things with the sherbet in it. I'm seeing sweets of galore, and I'm seeing the old style mix ups. We used to go to the shop, and you used to be able to, get a 10 or 20p mix up or whatever, and it'd be a little paper bag with like penny sweets in them and things like that. So I'm seeing that. So please there's definitely something around sweets, and I know you just said not sure, but there's thing around sweets that they're showing me and seeing. And now I'm seeing a sparkler. So seeing a sparkler, I'm being taken to November the 5th. So there's something important around Love the Sweet. Okay. There's something important around November the 5th. All right. There's an anniversary birthday or some kind. They want to reference November the 5th. And they're also showing me with these sparklers. Someone put sparklers in a cake, in a birthday cake as well. So they want a birthday acknowledged. And whenever they want a birthday acknowledged, it usually means it's around now. All right, Tracy. So Okay. Please take their love. I do feel that they're pulling away again, Tracy, because I know I've got quite a few people to get through, as many as I can, and I'm going to struggle. But they're pulling away, and as I normally do, I give flowers or whatever I see. But I'm seeing like a climbing flower. So I don't know if it's an ivy. I don't know if it's a clematis or what they call it, a wisteria or a vine or something like that. But I'm seeing like a climbing flower, climbing up a wall or something like that. So please take their love, Tracy, and and find the happiness, sweetie. Find that thing that lifts you. All right, sweetie. Take care, Tracy. All right, who's my next victim? Hello, everyone, again. I have to apologize. I don't know what happened there. I got cut off for some unknown reason. Also, I'm going to struggle. Oh, I thought so. Thought so. Thought so. Thought so. I've lost all the list of people. So, Stace, who's next? I'm going to have to ask for you to show me who's next. I did have a drink here. Oh. There's a few people up on the list, isn't there? I got a Melanie Wellens. I do the best I can, everybody. I haven't got long left. But Melanie Wellens, have I pronounced that correctly? If you're there, Melanie, could you just say yes, hi, or whatever, and see what we can do for you, Melanie? You're more than welcome, Donna. I'll see what I can do, Cindy. I've got so many people. I'll be honest, I'm going to struggle. I'm not getting Melanie. Are you there, sweetie? I need you to sort of reply on the chat to say that you're there. Thank you, Stace. Thank you, Cindy. Ah, there you are, Melanie. Perfect. Okie dokie, Melanie. Just give me a second and I'll see what I can do for you, darling. But I'm going to be honest, Melanie. I'm just going to come out straight away with what I've got. Why the hell, when I connect into your energy, do I suddenly see the Swedish cooks out of the Muppet Show going, hurdy, gurdy, 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 chicken? Would you, at such a weird opening, why do I get the Swedish chefs out of the Muppet Show? I need you to understand with that one before I'm getting lots of laughter with me at the moment. Whoever spirit is connecting with me, there's lots of laughter, lots of joy, lots of positive energy that I'm connecting to within spirit. And I need a reply. I need to know what this is about for my own curiosity more than anything else. Why do I get repeated the Muppet Show and the Swedish cooks out of the Muppet Show with their white floppy hats, Would you understand why I get that, Melanie? That's funny. And now I'm seeing other Muppet style shows. I'm seeing Fraggle Rock. Could well be messy cooking disasters, for all I know. But yeah. Now you say I'm seeing flour go all over. When the Swedish chefs do all the flour and all that. I know what you're saying, Stace. But I'm just finding that funny. I'm seeing that, but I'm now also seeing all the other um, Muppet sort of shows, Fraggle Rock. I'm even seeing It's the Knockout, where people dressed up in those funny suits where they're doing all those funny things back in the day and all the rest of it. If it's not you, Melanie, and you still have no idea, can anyone else take this? Why I'm seeing like Muppet Show, Fraggle Rock. I'm seeing a lot of laughter. I'm seeing practical jokes, slapstick comedy. I'm seeing It's a Knockout, all that back in the 80s and everything else. And I'm also seeing a guy in spirit who's got a few extra pounds, bit rotund, but a real joyous, jolly chap because he's just holding his belly, laughing all the time. And he's got a white beard and everything else, and it's almost like he looks like Father Christmas. I'm just getting lots of laughter, lots of joy, and he was just a lovely man to be around. And it's almost like he was Father Christmas at the same time. Is this you, Stace? Is this you, darling? I do apologize, Melanie. Okay, I'm getting it. But I'm saying, like I say, I'm getting Fraggle Rock. I'm getting the Muppet Show. um, We called him Father Christmas. Okay, that's brilliant. I'm definitely with you then. I'm also now as you just said that, I'm also seeing, Raymond Briggs, the snowman, and the Father Christmas. I'm seeing those things as well. And I'm hearing the song Walking in the Air by Aled Jones with the snowman. And used to watch those programs. Okay, well, whoever it is, everyone listen to the thing they can link. And I'm struggling to sort of as well. Stace, love that. Cindy, Melanie, and Stace, all of you listen to this. All right. I'm going to try and get as much information as I can to distinguish who I'm with. All right. But I'm now also seeing the Morecambe and Wise Christmas show. I'm seeing like someone used to love watching the Morecambe and Wise Christmas show on Christmas Day after the Queen's speech. It was like, Morecambe and Wise, I'm getting all that slapstick comedy. Okay, it must be you that stays with the white beard, but I'm getting that. I'm getting the Morecambe Wise. I'm now seeing the two Ronnies. I'm just seeing comedy after comedy after comedy, but he loved that slapstick. He loved that humor, the things that were funny that weren't. He didn't like humor that took the mick out of people or was personal to people or whatever. He just loved that humor that was unoffensive and loving. All right. Okay, that as well. Right, I know we called him Father Christmas, and I know Father Christmas done it, but he's also showing me that he used to love, when the kids put out the little tot of dram for Father Christmas and the mince pie and the carrot for the thing. He used to love nicking that little shot. He used to like chuckle to himself because he knew, that it was him. He used to find that quite funny. And I'm also seeing a sherry glass as well. I'm seeing someone drinking sherry in a proper sherry glass. All right, Stace or Cindy or Melanie, but I'm seeing a sherry glass, a proper sherry glass, and someone's holding it up, and I do feel that there's a lady with him. I do feel Gran had the sherry right there. You go, explain it. I was just going to say, I do feel that there's a lady with this gentleman, and that she's standing there, both raising a glass to you. Actually, Stace, they're coming through because they want to say we're ever so proud of you, Stace. You've achieved something really. You overcome a major life obstacle, and you've dealt with it with humility and gratitude and sacrifice. I feel that you had to sacrifice a few things, but they want to say how proud they are of you. Would you understand how proud they are for you, Stace? That you've really overcome a life's obstacle. They also want to say that they're proud of you as well with this spiritual path that you've taken. Because I get the feeling that you had a bit of ridicule as well about this. Does that make sense then? I do feel that there was a bit of ridicule. Um, about doing the spiritual thing, or that you've had to face bullying or ridicule or something like that, either at some point in ridicule, okay, you can understand that, okay, and they're saying that you've overcome that as well, and everything else like that, or you don't let it affect you anymore, if you know, whatever. They just, again, they want you to say, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. And I've just seen your granddad. I just seen him. It's like he's there in this in Father Christmas sleigh with the reindeer, and he's got you next to me, next to you, and he's saying, "You're coming with me every year." So at some point over the Christmas period, every year, you either have dreams, or you have an out of body experience, or you have a spiritual connection where you feel like you're delivering presents to children around the world. What, however that meant to be. Okay, I'm seeing that as well. And he's saying, and he's showing me, he's saying all the things that you faced in your life, and all the things that you've had to go through, and all the things that you've had to deal with, ridicule, bullying, some of the nastiness, and so on and so forth, everything else. He's saying you now are starting to understand, what, as painful as it was, what it was all for, because now you're dealing with all this spiritual stuff, you're helping people and doing all this stuff, and there's so many things that you can deal with, that you can just brush off, or just like water off a duck's back to you, because you've been there, seen it, done it, you know, and got it, and you're moving forward. And oh my God, he's so proud of you, and they are stood right beside you, Stace. Every step of the way, they're with you. Yeah. And your gran has just showed me a picture. Like, you got your granddad next to you, but your gran is like behind you, because she said sometimes you need a push, gal. So she's like doing that and giving you a push. But it's like you're saying, "No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do this." And she's going, "No, you're going." And it's like it's your own resistance, but they're saying you're resisting less and less and less, because you're starting to understand what it was all about, all the lessons that you had to learn, as horrible as they were. And now you're, without being arrogant, deep within you, you can start to feel, or you've started to feel for the first time ever in your life, a sense of confidence, a belief that you're doing the right thing for a change. Does that make sense, Stace? It's almost like a self-fulfilling, you know, confidence, and you're starting to understand this, and and you've got a little spark in you, and they're saying, just keep fanning that little spark, and it'll end up a raging fire. But he's saying, don't be frightened of that feeling. Don't dismiss it. Don't think, confidence, it's now suddenly you're going to be an arrogant, overconfident, no, because that's not who you are. He's saying, allow that confidence in, allow it to grow in you. Don't be frightened of it. You finally found your voice. Nice one. I don't. Why are they showing me someone dressed up in a pink fairy costume and they're tap dancing? I got to be honest, Stace. This is one of the weirdest readings I've ever had. Started off with Swedish cooks in Muppet Show and Fraggle Rock, and we've ended up as someone dressed up in a pink leotard and fairy costume with pink wings, and they're tap dancing. Can you understand why I'm seeing that, Stace? And I'm laughing about it. I'm feeling it's great, but it's almost like, as a symbolism as that, someone's having some fun, but also the Tooth Fairy film. Okay, you get it. Okay, you understand why I'm seeing it. Because I will admit, I didn't want to say anything, but the person who's dressed up in the pink, I did feel was a male or something. I don't know if it, because I find it funny, and it's like the outfit doesn't fit them quite correct like it should do, and it looks awkward, but it's funny. All right, so I do see that, and you understand why you, yeah, the Rock in the film. Okay, but you understand why they're showing me that, and why they're finding it funny. As they pull away, Stace, they are saying, look in your stocking this year. There'll be something special. They're not showing me what. They want it to be a surprise. But please, Stace, they got so much love for you. They love you immensely. They absolutely adore you. They're working with you. They're working alongside you with all this thing. And like I say, the gift, they're saying, just look in your stocking. There'll be something special this year at Christmas. All right. So please take their love, Stace. And I've just been given a bunch of snowdrops to give you. So I don't know if it's the flower specifically or January means something to you, but I've just been given a bunch of snowdrops to give to you. And I do have to apologize to everyone because I do now have to move on and go because I've got other things to do that I need to get on with. I do apologize. Please contact me privately if you've got any questions. I'll try and answer them as much as I can. Because I get a few questions and all that. Okay. They want that recognized. Nice one, Stace. Send me a message privately on Facebook and give me a few days and I will reply to as many people as I can. I do have my own website. It's called theuniversalmechanic.com, all one word, www.theuniversalmechanic.com. You're more than welcome, Kelly. I'm sorry I don't get around as much. I love to give as many people as I can a message as much as I can. You're more than welcome, Alison. Thank you, everyone, for the thing. Friend request me on Facebook. I also have a Facebook page, The Universal Mechanic, and also I start on the 3rd of October. I start a radio show every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. for half an hour. But also they will be recorded, and you can follow up. And that's with I'll just get you the. And it's with Air Psychic Radio, or if you just type in psychic.radio in your browser and it'll take you there and you'll see. But I start on the 3rd of October next week. As Stacey's just put in there, there's somebody else at 9:30 tonight with Larkin. So please come with that. I'm still getting used to all this stuff. But so it's been an absolute pleasure. I love the energy on this one and Veronica Jenkins lives. I think it's absolutely amazing. Stace, thank you ever so much for your help. You're an absolute angel, and hopefully I'll come on again. And you all take care. Thank you ever so much, guys. Bye bye.